Scorpio, welcome to Illuminated Tarot. Today I'm here to do your monthly reading for March. We're going to take a look at your overall general energy, what you may not see coming, and get some important advice from Spirit. Where are we going today? I hope y'all are doing well. Thank you for tuning in, for sharing this space with me today. We're going to pull the initial tarot spread here. I'm going to pull a few oracle messages, and then we'll get to some clarification. All right. I have a new category I'm working with today called the Hidden Truth. We're going to be pulling that and seeing those messages later on in the reading. All right. Thank you, Spirit, for presiding over this reading for the Scorpio Collective tuning in. Thank you. Okay. Let's get started. What are the current energies, Scorpio, for March? Where are you? How are you feeling? Ooh. Feeling good, are we? The Magician crossed by the King of Wands. Okay. I see you, Scorpio. You've been manifesting. Either you're starting to light up in your life. We're talking on all the levels. I'm hearing all the levels. Or you have attracted someone who is really taking notice of you and your energy and really liking what they see, feel, hear. Yeah. All right, the challenge, the Queen of Pentacles. Maybe grounding this experience, grounding your manifestations, taking all of your drive and your ambition. Okay, some of you, this is about your ambition and really seeing the tangible results from that ambitious energy that you're carrying in your manifestations and seeing the results, right? Creating more abundance. Recent past, the Chariot. Moving forward. I'm feeling that your confidence has really increased lately, Scorpio, because, okay, Scorpio. Okay. You are either massively in a phase of empowerment in March, or you have what starts out as a beautiful attraction into something that you think could be here to stay, Scorpio. Near future, the Hermit, okay? Really going within, trying to seek answers, okay? Being guided to listen to your own spiritual voice, okay? Honing in on what you think, feel, and believe about a situation. Overall general energy, 8 of Wands. You're getting like divine downloads, or you are actually speaking with someone who is really setting your soul on fire. I just saw a bird like come toward my front door. There are messengers. You could be even getting messages through birds. Okay. You could just be standing still and see a bird fly by and you get an initial hit of like, wow, where did that come from? You could even be, wow, maybe they're building a nest. Are you building a nest? Are you building something, Scorpio? And it's requiring a lot of communication. Ooh, justice, what you don't see coming. This is fair and just. Something's coming back into balance in your life, Scorpio, because the wheel has turned. Karma, destiny. There's some sort of, it feels like a destined contract that has just come flying in, or is about to come flying in. All right, I'm like, let's clarify, but let's wait. We're going to clarify that in a moment, and then I'll pull the Hidden Truth. But let's get a raise your vibration oracle messages here. We'll see if it's more than one. This, I think, is going to indicate what kind of vibe you're in for March. Ooh, what kind of vibe are you in for March? Clear your karma. Okay, so I believe that this is something you've really been working on. Clearing out any of those karmic contracts, right? Knowing, okay, lessons learned. Let's close those out. Let's clear them out. You could have some, and I'm getting this for the collective, where we're stepping into higher connections, right? That are more in alignment with who we are. And we're clearing out the karmic connections, okay? And it doesn't mean they're gone forever. It means they might come back. You might get tested. Or have you cleared up the karma, right? Have you learned what you needed to learn, okay? And has it stuck? Okay, interesting. I feel that you're getting some karmic rewards for the lessons that you've learned, the things that you've signed up for. Ooh, what is this one? This one, no one's gotten this one yet. Opportunity and change. Wow. And look at this, the swallow. She's holding the bird. I'm telling you, some of you, this may not resonate for a lot of you if you don't understand what this means, but I read, who was it? Ken Carey. If you've never heard of Ken Carey, he was this really unique soul who channeled a lot of books back in like the 80s or 90s. Comment if you know who I'm talking about. But he wrote a book called Return of the Bird Tribes, where a lot of people have bird medicine, right? And they have a special connection with the winged messengers. And so you have this angelic, and I'm getting this rainbow angel here. Now, I didn't read the deck. This is a newer deck for me. I wanted to see what I picked up here off the cards without even reading their meaning. Some of you might have this deck. It's called the Angel Guide Oracle. And some of the messages in the actual printed book might mean something to you. But this is really speaking to me on the take Spirit's hand and let them guide you through the medicine of your soul in your past lineage around your special connection with birds. It's interesting because I started out this morning sitting on my porch. It is a glorious day, and I was recording birdsong. It was that loud. It was like a symphony. So get out in nature this month and really listen to the birds. I think you're going to get a lot of downloads. Spirit is connecting with you, your guardian angels, your lineage, your ancestors, okay? And I do believe a lot of you are part of the bird tribe where if you have dreams of flying, or even as a kid you dreamt of flying, you have that ability, right? We all can shapeshift. There is so much more than meets the eye. So I'm getting really getting out there woo-woo on y'all, but seriously, check out Ken Carey. Return of the Bird Tribes it's a very small book. I don't even know if it's still in print, but he was this Missourian farmer, right? And he was not very spiritual, but he was deeply connected to nature. And he started to get the flu, and he started to just channel this energy and start writing everything down. It's kind of like if you've heard of the Sleeping Prophet. Why am I spacing him right now? Y'all are going to have to help me with him. He's also known as the Sleeping Prophet. He channeled a lot of medical knowledge. It's not coming to me. Maybe it will in a minute. But anywho, you have a lot of new opportunities coming in and great change, okay? You've been going through a massive transformation, clearing out karma. And now I think you're taking flight. You have an opportunity to soar, Scorpio, in this new vibration, in this new energy. You've manifested this. You're in a period of seeing the results of your manifestations, okay? It's coming to life, all right? It's coming to life. Okay, let's clarify. What are we going to do, Spirit? I'm feeling actually the watercolor here. This is a watercolor Rider-Waite. Yeah. Scorpio, what is happening here? We have the 10 of Pentacles and the Star. If you are seeking more abundance, okay? If you are seeking long-term investments that are here to stay, whatever you wish for that you wish would last, okay? Whether it was financial security or the most perfect home or the most beautiful friendships or happy, healthy family or that one partner that you want it to be long term, you're in a period of seeing whatever it is that you wish for actually manifest for the long term, okay? Wow. Okay, Scorpio. You've cleared out karma. You have great opportunity and change upon you in the month of March. All right, let's look at the Magician. Why is the Magician here, Spirit? Why is the Magician here? The World, the Three of Cups, and the Three of Pentacles. You are in a very good energy this month where you've closed out a cycle. You went on a very long karmic journey for however long that was. It could have lasted decades, where it just felt like you were repeating certain cyclical energies where you were learning so much. It's like your soul education. And now you're reaching the culmination of that, and you're now building the friendship network, the social circles, the alliances in your work life, bringing everything together and really investing in those people, right? We're talking people now that you are in true alignment with, that you're here to create something beautiful. I just got goosebumps. Return of the bird tribes. You could be feeling like, wow, my people are coming toward me. I'm coming toward my people. Like, this is about building the new earth. This is about creating new communities where people are in a higher vibe, and you're creating beautiful, beautiful networks. You're creating a beautiful network, and you've manifested this out of all the lessons you've learned, Scorpio. And you are really getting inspired. We're talking, you're letting like the true you out. Okay. You may have been in karmic experiences where you had to hide parts of yourself. Not anymore. Not anymore. That's true empowerment, Scorpio. I'm so happy for you. All right. Page of Swords. What's beautiful is you're being very humble about it. You're being very humble about it. You know, no matter how hard it gets, right? To not want to run. All right. You have a challenge here in the crossing energy, right? In these alliances that you're building, all right? To learn from any hardship that comes up, okay? You could have a very passionate individual around you. I feel that you are so determined to continue to learn and to really stand up for this King of Wands energy. And this is the energy within you. You've manifested a stage of growth where you have a lot more confidence, Scorpio, out in the world, okay? And you're starting to really embody that. And it's come through the hard-fought battles, right? In your own soul education. It hasn't come easy. There are a lot of losses. You know, you might have had quite a few stalemates. This feels like a past energy that when you actually sit back and you look back at your past, you realize, I became empowered through the journey. Okay? And now I know what feels right to me and what doesn't. You have discernment, true discernment about what's in alignment with your authentic self and what isn't. Okay? These lessons were hard, but you learned them and you're continuing to learn them. Wow. Okay. What is all this communication? Sometimes it feels like you're in the center of this highway and it's just zoom, zoom, zoom. People are communicating with you. You're communicating with people. You're bringing people together. You could be working on a very important project in your work life, launching a new business. A lot of you are taking the reins as an entrepreneur, coming up with really amazing ideas, okay? Feeling so much happiness, all right? Gaining more enlightenment. Your path has created an avenue of enlightenment for you. And I think you're starting to see it reflected in the new people coming into your life this month, or they've recently come into your life in 2024. You're building really, really long-lasting alliances in your work life and in your social life. I really feel that, Scorpio. And it's making a huge difference. It's boosting your confidence. Great change. Great opportunities are upon you, Scorpio. Yeah, you're coming out of a place of restriction where you constantly had to defend yourself. The energy this month is you might be challenged at times to really stand up for you, okay? You may have had a tendency in your history, right? This karmic lesson, this is what I mean. Just because we learn and we clear out karmic lessons doesn't mean we still don't get tested, okay? And out of those tests, you actually gain more confidence because you actually have an energy, right? Let's say you have an energy that comes towards you that you're like, I don't know about this person, whatever nature of the relationship was, whether it was a friend, family member, platonic love, romantic love, anyone who holds you back in not communicating your truth, okay? That makes you feel defensive, that makes you feel trapped. You are not going to communicate with them anymore. And you're actually going to communicate the truth to them. And Scorpios know how to do that. I think what you're learning too is how to communicate, not from a place of restriction, because you've definitely had a lot of obstacles in your ability to speak your truth with love, okay? And I'm teaching my Scorpio daughter, that just because you see the truth doesn't mean you should do it in a sharp-tongued way. And I think that life has tamed that in you, where when you feel restricted and you feel defensive, you can really, this is about refining the communication. So it's done from not a place of feeling stuck or trapped, and really opening up, okay? You might have some challenging conversations, communications with people in your life at work or in your family life. And this is about coming out of a place of feeling restricted in speaking your truth. Because when you start holding back, you start getting a vibe that doesn't feel so good, okay? And then you might say things from that place, right, of feeling held back. And you want to feel free, right, in your communications. So whatever it is that you need to communicate, don't hold back is basically what I'm trying to say. But do it, you've learned in the past what's a delicate way of speaking your truth, a loving way of speaking your truth, okay? Because you may have an opportunity where you're like, where you may even silence yourself, but that's not the answer. Spirit is saying, don't silence yourself, speak up. Speak up, okay? You've got so much communication going on. I think it's on multiple levels. It's not just at work, it's in your home life as well. So wherever you feel stuck and defensive, really try not to back yourself into a corner where you feel like you can't really speak your truth. It's going to help you a lot this month. This is about your own empowerment, Scorpio. Saying things that are hard, saying things that you need to say. And this might have to do, you might have opportunity this month. Something may resurface because I'm seeing in your recent past, you had a love offer that you went toward. Your intuition told you to go toward it. And this was a karmic. It ended in heartbreak, okay? This could have been something that happened to you. Whoever you're thinking of when I say a past heartbreak. Okay, a past heartbreak where you had a very spiritual connection with this person and you moved on from them, okay? You might have had them come back multiple times, all right? I think you're still working through this energy of the past. And there may be actual communication with this person. And if it's not actual communication, it's done on the etheric spiritual level of incorporating the lessons that this person served in your life. You may be holding back communicating with someone that you're still dealing with unresolved issues, or there's something around your healing that you're being intuitively guided to go toward. There may even be an apology coming towards you, or you desire to apologize to someone else. Okay? Something's coming up around an apology and a heartbreak and being intuitively guided to move toward it. This is energy from the past that I think you've been suppressing. If there's something you have to get out, if there's something that needs to be said to someone from your past, if you don't want to communicate with them directly, you can write it down. You can send it off, right? Into the universe. You can speak it under the light of the moon. There's so many things you can do to get the energy out. You can journal it. I feel like you've silenced yourself and not really spoken up for some reason. I'm not sure why. The Emperor is the opportunity for the month. That's the past energy. I think you moved on from this person, but I think there was a lot of love here. This person was very pivotal in you becoming more authentically you and being a more empowered Scorpio. They really helped shape you. And I think in some respects you feel indebted to them. Like at the time, I think it was really hard, but now you feel like everything had to happen the way it happened for me to be where I am now. This person set me on a trajectory to be precisely where I am now. And I'm thankful because at the time you weren't. I think that you wanted this person in your life and you wanted to carry them forward with you because there was something very deeply spiritual here between you and this person. You may even communicate with them still like on a deep spiritual level. Like this might have been a spiritual teacher for you. Something about it, this was a romantic bond, karmic. It still guides you, but I believe there's silence. There's silence here. The Emperor, the Moon, the Queen of Cups, and the Knight of Wands. Wow. A lot of you have someone coming forward in your life that you did not expect, and it feels as though it's something so deep that Spirit is saying, take your time. Take your time in this. There might be a lot of unknowns as you're opening up to this person. I do believe it could be someone with a lot of fire in their chart. But you are opening up to someone in this month deeply, 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 deeply. I can't help but think that you're falling for someone, Scorpio, or you have already fallen for someone. And it's like, it's unavoidable. Oh, wow. This is deep. And I do believe that you, because of their energy, you're seeing your path in a different light. Like whatever heartbreaks you had to go through, it all makes sense now. This person could be in your life, could have entered your life recently, or it could be someone that you've been with, that things are now deepening because you've really worked through a lot of the pain in your heart. In your heart, you're more emotionally available than you once were. It's weird. I'm getting this whole like you miss this past person, but you honor the experience with them and how it changed you. You had someone in your past completely change you, Scorpio, for the better. You have a depth of capacity of real love here. I think as a result, somebody broke you open. Somebody broke you open. And now you have this opportunity to really let somebody in. Someone new. I don't think it's the same person. Yeah, and I think that you're building a beautiful, beautiful, sturdy foundation, or have built a sturdy foundation with this person. I think it's only going to keep deepening and deepening and deepening and growing and growing. The Challenge, the Queen of Pentacles. The Lovers, the Two of Cups, and the Ten of Cups. I think the challenge has to do with whatever fears you had in your past journeys. And this is journeys, okay? Spirit is showing me that I think you had multiple heartbreaks here that broke you open, that led you to your own inner spiritual truth. Is a divine high priestess. The divine feminine you came alive out of heartbreak. It only served your empowerment, Scorpio. Spirit is saying, don't silence your stories. Don't hold back from sharing yourself with people now. You may have had a pattern in the past where you had a tendency to really hold yourself back in connections. And now I think the challenge is, are you really going to stabilize in this energy of really being happy and letting love in? I mean, we have the Lovers, the Two of Cups, and the Ten of Cups, Scorpio. I mean, this is... And are you going to give to it? Are you going to trust it? Are you going to allow it to unfold? Are you going to just step back and not try and take control, right? Surrender. Are you going to surrender to building something that is so different than what you've had in the past? What is this teaching you? What is this teaching you? We've got all, oh wow, you know what I just realized? This base energy, we have the Magician, the Chariot, the Hermit, and the Emperor. And all this communication. You're connecting with your own inner spirit. You're connecting with the divine. You're connecting with another person and their own truth. This is intense. This is a period of great change for you, Scorpio. I'm seeing such a beautiful opening in the collective for March. I've never had these kind of readings all for everyone, where right place, right time, soul tribe. I keep hearing soul tribe, whether they're friends or romantic interests, soul tribe. Light workers are uniting around the world. I'm very excited. Yeah, this is about you. Wow. God, this is such a deep connection. Scorpio, you have called in such a beautifully deep connection. It's, you're harvesting something that speaks to the depths of you, near future. This is your wishes are coming true, Scorpio. It's time to be happy, to rejoice in your blessings. I feel like you're returning to a state of being beyond the karmic wheel of the hard, right? It doesn't mean you're not going to have your challenges, but it's like the energy went from heavy, more toxic, to lighter and more soul and like higher vibe. And I just get this whole feeling that you've broken out of your own confinement. You've broken out of your own cage in your heart. Something is setting you free this month. And I do believe it's a connection. Wow. This is a cosmic alignment with your happiness. And this is, you have earned this. You've earned this through all of the karma that you've cleared. I think you had to get to a certain point in clearing your karma. And this is what's happening in the collective. We're growing and we're evolving. And now we've cleared out so much of the karmic contracts and the learnings and really speaking with spirit, right? And being grateful. It's not being the victim anymore. It's being grateful, not being trapped in that endless cycle, right? Being grateful for the lessons and then calling in our destinies with our soul tribe members. What you don't see coming, happiness, divine justice. Scorpio, no more heartbreak. This is about making the right decisions, right? Only open up, right? Don't open up to the people that make you hold back parts of yourself that are that's your true essence. If you have to hide your true essence, your true authentic self from others in relationship, whether that's platonic or romantic, you're not doing that anymore. You're not. I think you have a choice this month. Are you going to operate from this level of restraint, of being shut down, of not having something speak to you on all levels? Or are you going to open up and go deep? We're talking to the depths of your heart space. Are you letting someone in? And are you going to continue to give to it? Or can you trust it? Are you going to let all those fears come up that make you hold back? Can you be completely vulnerable with another? This connection is marked by true love and long-term happiness in the here and now. The thing is can you trust it? Can you trust what you feel? You want a balanced love. What you don't see coming. Scorpio. What you don't see coming is you are moving forward. This is a time to celebrate your own enlightenment and your own, you have come back into balance, Scorpio. You are in true divine balance. This is divine justice. This is your good karma. This is harvest time, baby. Reaping what you have sown in all the lessons, all of the tears, all of the heartbreak. It all served what? Your own enlightenment. Your own soul blueprint has been activated. And I do believe that you've manifested something that maybe you never thought would happen to you. I'm telling you, I'm talking to Scorpios that have had quite a few goodbyes in their life and a lot of what the hell was that to now, could this really happen for me, Jenna? Like, is it my time? Everyone has their time, okay? And Scorpio, this is your time, okay? This is your time to shine. This is your time to just dwell in the house of the rising sun, right? Dwell in the house of victory and and now having divine justice. See, sometimes when we're in the muck of things, we don't understand. I've been in very, 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 very hurt places in my life where when you're in it, you think that it's the worst thing that could happen to you. And then time passes, and then you start learning what half-loves feel like, right? Half-loves teach us how to love ourselves. You've been on this journey, Scorpio, where you've learned from half-loves. And now you're like, I think I'm ready for the fullness of my heart, to be held, seen, comforted. You have a connection coming in, or it has already arrived, but it is transforming right before your very eyes. And the amount of love and tenderness and care the two of you are showing one another, you have manifested a beautiful love in your life. We're talking a beautiful love bond that I think is surprising you day by day. This is your wish come true. It's time to shine. Let's get the hidden truth here. I mean, this is kind of a shocker here. Like, I mean, I can't... Out of the depths of your own transformation, this is you, Scorpio. You have called in everlasting love. No more are you going to be held back from your own wish fulfillment. You had to transform. You transform, your life transforms. Okay? I didn't pull the hidden truth, but we're going to do it now. This is the hidden truth of this entire reading, Spirit. What is the hidden truth here? Okay, this is why. You had a shut down heart space for a long time, Scorpio. How many towers did you have around love? I think you were afraid of real love. Something that you learned at a young age made you not trust love. And I don't know if you just had parents that were in a loveless marriage, or they experienced divorce, or you were raised by a single mom. Whatever you learned as a child, you had some blocks. I'm telling you, Scorpio Nation is letting love in, like real deep, deep love. And it's not about, you're like, well, I've already had love. This is about you feeling it, okay? Because there's a big difference between having love, having it around you, and letting it in deeply, and falling in love with your life, and falling in love with yourself, and falling truly in love with another. There is no limit. The amount of love we can experience in our lifetime is limitless. And you used to block your heart space because you were too worried, right? You were scared. You were scared. I can't trust love, Jenna. I cannot trust love. The hidden truth is you're now starting to go, you know what? I don't want to live that way anymore, because what has it created? Drama, pain, heartbreak. You're letting love in. You're receiving love. You've reached a point, a pinnacle in your heart healing. And now it's time to just, I think a lot of you are falling in love this month in such a deeply profound way. And you're going to have a tendency, you're going to want to shut down because it's frightening. You're like, well, what if this ends? What if Don't take your love space, your heart space, to a place of fear. Because you know you've sabotaged this in the past. And I know you have, Scorpio. Don't sabotage love out of fear. This is your good karma. This transformation your relationship is going through, or this brand new person's coming into your life who just wants to love you, Scorpio. Can you let yourself be loved? Truly, truly be loved, Scorpio. Wow. Okay. Let's get some advice from Spirit, and then we're going to pull an Untethered Soul card. Where are we at? 33. 333. Spirit's talking to you all so much. Return of the Bird Tribes. Check that book out. Yeah. No more devil attachments. No more devil attachments. Anyone toxic in your life, no more aligning with the heavy energy, Scorpio. You've learned. You've learned. You've learned the lessons. It served your own spiritual growth. This is the advice from Spirit for the month ahead. 4 of Cups, 5 of Pentacles, and the 8 of Pentacles. Spirit is recognizing that you've had to work very hard to come out of a place of lack and loss. I think that you had something that ripped you open in the past. And I think there are times when that resurfaces and you lean into it and you speak to this person still in your heart. And listen, the thing about the karmic wheel, those toxic partners, you will see them on the other side and you will rejoice and you will hug each other and all will be forgiven. Okay? Spirit wants you to know that whoever came into your life that caused you pain, that hurt you, that betrayed you, lied, cheated, whatever the story is. Don't focus on those lessons anymore in the victimization of them. You are now at a point in your relationship history where you can take what you have learned and you can do the work to release your sad heart, okay? Your disappointed heart, right? And no longer block love in. No longer block love from coming in, okay? I think that you've had these fear blocks. Even if you've been in a relationship, you weren't allowing them in to the depths, right, of what you can feel in your Scorpio heart. So your advice this month is to come out of any sort of lack. You are manifesting a new connection or a deepening of a connection where this is no longer about the loss, okay, and this disappointment around love. If you continue to play that fiddle of love will betray me, I can't trust love, I'm going to shut my heart down, you're going to continue to experience that. This is about bringing your heart back in, okay, into receiving the love from the people around you, okay? You are transforming your heart space in a very profound way this month, Scorpio. You get to choose whether you want to look at lack and loss and stay in heartbreak, or whether you're really, really ready to open up and let love in. A lot of you have been through a lot on the karmic wheel and you're tired and it wore you out. But you've got something new coming in that is going to completely change your life. Don't deny something that the universe wants to gift you with now. This is a gift from the divine. This connection, it's a gift from the divine. This person is a gift. Well, that one, we're going to read both of these. These are important. The Tao is in the middle. It's the place where there is no energy pushing in either direction. Deep inner release is a spiritual path in and of itself. It is the path of non-resistance, the path of acceptance, the path of surrender. Choose the middle way, Scorpio. Don't shut down. The middle path is soft. It is tender. You've been afraid of real, true love. And you've been experiencing things that really reinforce that. But something's happening to you this month. You're starting to come out of a place of restriction in your heart space, and you're really opening up. And it might be a little bit frightening. You're going to want to shut down. But Spirit is saying the Tao is in the middle. The way is in the middle, okay? The place where there is no energy pushing. Can you be open and receptive to letting love in? All right? I think you've had enough of pushing love away, Scorpio. Let yourself feel it. Surrender, okay? The path of acceptance and the path of surrender is the path of non-resistance. What we resist persists, y'all. I think that you're learning and you're growing and you're experiencing great change. And I'm so excited for you because this is deep, deep wish fulfillment. Deep. I mean, this is double. I mean, the depth of wish fulfillment and satisfaction here is unreal. It is unreal. Unreal, Scorpio. Why would you deny this in your life? Don't shut your heart down. You've already had plenty of that. And where did it get you? In more pain. God bless you. Take care.